We start the chapter off with some of the people's reactions to Baru's insane goal. Thanks to Baru's super goal and ego, Sunfa drops his ego and isn't going to retire as the world resits to the shocking news. Blue Lock once again asserts itself as the hottest footballing place in the world. And after Baru Shai's super goal, Sunfa has decided to stop his retirement and continue playing. This is very good news for the Snuffy fans out here. We see some teammates running up to Snuffy. Ice Agi looks very frustrated with everything that's going on. He lets out all of his emotions through screaming out loud, being frustrated about Baru stealing supposedly his spotlight. This guy, he was aiming for this from the very start. The timing to shoot between my legs to freeze Gagamaru from reaching. Hijacking Uber's system for himself and using it to score goals. Says Ice Agi to himself. He got me. Everything went according to his plan. This asshole completely devoured me. Reichi is trying to apologize to Ice Agi, saying that he couldn't fully contain Snuffy through his man-marking efforts. But Ice Agi believes that Reichi has done a good job. Much to Reichi's surprise, Ice Agi goes on to say that he disrupted and eliminated some of their options. We couldn't score and got our ass kicked on the counter cause my tactics were too naive. It's all my fault, says Ice Agi. I was so close, but I can't see a vision of myself winning against Baru or Kaiser. I'm out of options, believes Ice Agi. While all of this is happening, the 3-minute star change system has elapsed. Both masters have to leave the field now and make their substitutions. Ah, that's right, says Ice Agi. I got so wrapped up in the match that I forgot about that. Which means, the fields are about to shift. Alright, time to finish them off, Ubers, says Mark Snuffy. Are you ready to go back in Sendu? He responds with a yes sir. I'm ready to go. Noel Noah is contemplating about the substitution at hand. Kurona Rans, can you still run? He asks. I can still run, responds Kurona while looking so pale that he's about to collapse. Don't push it, says Igaguri, desperately trying to get the substitution himself. But we all know that won't happen. Okay, then the next guy with the best overall numbers is Kirajin. Get ready, you're replacing Kurona at right back. Roger that, he responds. Kurona and Igaguri are kind of frustrated that they can't get onto the pitch. But Noel Noah gets interrupted. It's Ice Agi, he's telling Noel Noah that they won't win if we do that. Kurona is kind of surprised by this, while the substitution is stoically glossing at Ice Agi. Noel Noah asks Ice Agi to explain himself. Kira's a talented player, he adds. If we look at his individual stats, it's right up there with the rest of the starters. Plus, his skill set allows him to take over Kurona's place at right back seamlessly, says Noel Noah. But to defeat Ubers as they are now, we need a player they can't predict, who can improvise on the fly, says Ice Agi. A playmaker who can breathe new ideas onto the pitch. We need a game changer. Ice Agi Yoichi, Bastard, has a rule where players are ranked and picked according to their overall numbers, says Noel Noah. Yet, you insist on breaking this rule and using a player with a lower rank? What is your logical argument for this? It's to allow me to score goals, says Ice Agi. Noel Noah doesn't quite get his point. For me to become this game's hero, I ask that you please put Hyori Yo into the game, asks Ice Agi. Hyori looks surprised. Ice Agi apologizes to Kira. He wants to try something with Hyori. He says that he's the only player who sees the game like I do. He's the only one who can keep up with my vision and thought process. I'm just one piece away, master, says Ice Agi. Please, put my partner in so that I can score the winning goal. Noah refuses. I won't accept such a childish and emotionally driver argument, Ice Agi. Ice Agi has a disappointed look on his face. I told you before I would only accept rational and logically driver arguments, says Noah. So rejected. If we had one more playmaker who sees the game from a bird's eye view, then that player can anticipate Ice Agi's movements and support him. If we can do that, we can minimize the time Ice Agi spends strategizing and increase his play speed. To the opponent it would seem like two Ice Agis are on the field. I believe that against the current Ubers this is the best logical tactic we can use to win. I'll be Ice Agi's shadow, says Hyori. After being controlled by overbearing helicopter parents. I was sick and tired of people forcing their expectations on me. I hated football, I couldn't give two shits about it. But for some reason right now, this is the first time I wanted to do something for myself. I want to see how I stack up against the world. For the first time in my life I'm gonna believe in myself, says Hyori. Please master, put me in the game. Noah agrees. But if they screw up they will not be on the starter lineup anymore. Is that alright with you, egoist? Asks Noah. With conviction Ice Agis tells Noah that he wouldn't have it any other way. Hyori's the last piece to me scoring a goal, he says to himself. To score the winning goal, Ice Agi convinces Noah to put Hyori into the game, with a motivated Hyori ready to expand Ice Agi's options by functioning as Ice Agi's shadow. They are prepared to seize the game in their favor, says the narrator. Let's do this, buddy, says Hyori. And with this chapter 230 is concluded. If you enjoyed this video, consider leaving a like and subscribe to the channel to help get this video to as many manga fanatists as possible. Now that's it for me, you guys. I'm out. Peace.